I have a good idea. Let's talk about the formulation of the spiritual armor. Again, I'm trying. There's so much I just gotta get out because if I don't, it just never will. And God, okay. So absolutely vital. Absolutely vital. Remember, the bird of paradise, here it is again. The bird of paradise comes to an open hand. Only to an open hand. So, you were laying down in bed, on the floor, whatever. I don't care. I don't tell you where you can sleep. If you sleep on the streets, you sleep on the street. I don't care. Whatever. You were laying down. You have this sense of, I am going to evolve into my higher self. Whatever that looks like. Don't begin to try and tell yourself what that is yet. Don't, in fact, ever tell yourself what that is. Allow it to be. You will find that it happens when you are not trying to jerk it into place, when you're not trying to strangle the bird of paradise into forcing it to comply. It comes to you, it'll do its job. It is what it is supposed to do. You are to allow it. You are to allow yourself to evolve into your higher self. It will happen. It will happen. You lay down, do the prayer hands above your heart center. This connects a very powerful energetic circuit within you, and it guards you from the influences of others and other thoughts, other projections and other ideas, all these other things that roll around in your head of other people telling you can't, you're stupid, you're whatever. They go away. Not permanently, because you still have to deal with them, but you close off your heart center and you give permission to your solar plexus to stand as your guard of your heart center. Very important. You allow the image. Now, oh my God, this is so fucking important. You allow, you don't force, you allow the image of divine champion armor to surround your entire body. I don't care what it looks like, all right? Most of the time, it's going to look like this knight, okay? Sometimes it's going to look like you're a fucking Power Ranger. I don't know why, it just does. Don't fuck with it. Allow it to be. The more you fuck with it, the weirder it'll get. I promise you. Allow it to happen. Allow yourself to let it crystallize. Now, what that means is, as you're laying there, as you are allowing it to be, you will suddenly realize, wow, I haven't directed it. I haven't tried to force this into play. Suddenly, whoa, hey, I feel secure. When you get that sense of security, really shouldn't be longer than about 5 minutes. But I don't know, maybe you're feeling really insecure. I've done this for 15, 20 sometimes. But I've done it for so long. This practice in particular, 15 plus years. All right? Armor is instant. Instant fucking taneously. Because I've done it for so long. Other people will tell you, when they have tried to reach me on the astral plane, I am not a figure that is very easily disturbed, found, or if I am found, there's a lot of walls, a lot of barriers you got to get through, some massive checkpoints that screen everything, and at the heart of it is me in armor that has stood the test. So, you need to develop this. This will take your middle pillar and re-engineer it. What I mean by that is your middle pillar is going to get very, very strong. This is like a protective sheath that goes over your middle pillar, contains and cultivates that energy into purely human you. And that energy gets to start, repairing cellular damage, building up your astral body, because your astral body is usually highly malformed. So guess what? It begins to form, get stronger, get much more, aesthetically pleasing. all that cellular, energetic, astral energy now heals your physical body. It doesn't have all these energetic repairs it needs to make. It can now go to solely repairing your physical body. So guess what? You get stronger. You have more energy. Oh, but guess what? Your armor contains that energy. Now when you do this practice again, you have more energy to quickly repair any sort of energetic damage, and then you have all this extra energy to repair your physical body. It is this beautiful, beneficial cycle. As opposed to a vicious cycle, it is a beneficial cycle. This is a powerful, powerful exercise. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. There's a lot of keys to this card. I am really, really not sure I want to go into all of them because there are some things... man. Okay. Alright, we're going to get into this a little bit. Alright, so basically you know how to formulate the fucking armor. It's pretty easy, okay? Lay down, pretend you have armor on. Alright, done. Woo! Wow, big mystery solved. Do it a lot, but do it with heart, okay? Do it with true intention. Allow that image and know that it is powerful. Oh my god, it is so powerful. I don't mean to underplay it, but just don't just don't add complexity that doesn't need to be there. It doesn't need to be there, don't add it. Okay? The energy, the practice itself is very simple, and it's supposed to be. Do it every day when you wake up, before you go to bed. And allow the image to come. Okay? See yourself in a place of peace and, oh god, I hate that word. See yourself in a place of serenity, honestly. And allow that image to become stronger, brighter, and your physical body and your astral body will definitely get stronger, develop faster, and be protected. No longer do you have a bunch of these fucking energetic leeches. The other thing the other thing you're going to recognize is that leechy, vampiric people in your life suddenly might try to lash at you even more because they're realizing they're losing their connection on you. Boot those motherfuckers out of your life. If these people are so fucking vampiric that they can't stand on their own, maybe it's time for them to either starve or start working for themselves. At this point, it's not your fault. You need to have that energy. You need to have that full cup because you can't give anybody anything else if your cup does not overflow. All right? And that is a clue about the other cup exercise as opposed to a sword exercise, but let's not try to get into that right now. So this practice, and we're going to ignore the other three swords, okay? This practice is on a foundation, okay? This is a warrior foundation. Ah, it's on a sword. A magical sword. An astral sword, Bearheart? Yes! An astral sword. The foundation of this practice is a warrior practice. There is a saying in the highest level mysteries of the warrior tradition. May I be as brilliant as the sun, as terrible as Mars, and as merciful as Jupiter. That formulates the astral sword. The astral sword is the foundation of this exercise, and this exercise is what makes the astral sword. You are becoming the astral sword. You are becoming worthy to weld the astral sword. This is the crucifixion mystery that is within the Kabbalah, within the Tree of Life. I know I've talked about it. I think I've even done a video on it. I'm going to do another one. But this foundational exercise, may I be as brilliant as the sun, as terrible as Mars, and as merciful as Jupiter. Such a powerful mystery there. Literally life-changing, world-altering is the foundation for this exercise. This pairs the sword and the armor. This is the unification of the warrior and his weapon. This is the reason the warrior does this. He becomes a champion of the people. He doesn't force himself on the people like these fucking federal thugs and now most of the military powers in the world. They love to claim that they're heroes, but they are so far from it. No, this practice truly allows you to become a champion of the people, and the people tell you you're a hero. You don't tell them that you're a hero. Wow. What a fucking mind trip is that? Be that. Any questions, send me an email.